Good day, ladies and gents, this is Leo from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Roundup, and I'll be rounding up this week's Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, OCG, and Master Duel news. All sources will be linked in the description below. Thank you YG Organization for continuing to report all things Yu-Gi-Oh! And the translators for allowing players to continue to theorycraft new support ahead of the TCG schedule. We appreciate all the work you've done for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community. Disclaimer, I will only be covering news in relation to Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, OCG, and Master Duel formats, as we do not have an official TCG Rush Duel format, and all merchandise and anime related news will be omitted from this roundup. These videos are more so about getting people up to speed on the latest Yu-Gi-Oh! Physical card game news of the week, so I'll only be highlighting a few key cards from any of the new card reveals. First, I recommend you make your own opinion of the new reveals after reading what the rest of the new revealed cards do. Without further ado, let's begin the news roundup. Starting the week off, we have two new Pirelli cards for Duelist Nexus, one new Xyz monster, and a new trap card. The Xyz is E Pirelli Noir, a rank 2 Dark Fairy Xyz monster with 1000 attack and 2000 defense, requiring 2 level 2 monsters. Oh hell no, we're getting some sprite enablers here now? Oh dear god. Once per turn, you can discard one card, then target one card your opponent controls, or up to 2 if this card has Pirelli Sleepy Memory as material. Return it to the hand, and then up to thrice per turn, when you activate the Pirelli Quick Play spell card, quick effect, you can attach that card on the field to this card as material. Then you can set one Pirelli trap directly from your deck. Okay, I'm not entirely sure about how Pirelli works, but what in the world? A soft once and soft thrice per turn effect, attaching up to 3 quick play spells onto it, then and one of them which can be used as Pirelli Sleepy Memory, then enables the advancing of cards on the opponent's side of the field. Man, that's just pretty insane. And the setting of a trap, let's get to that new trap card now. Pirelli Shelly, a new normal trap that targets one Pirelli Xyz monster you control, special summons one level 1 Pirelli monster from your deck, but its effects are negated. And then, if you do, special summon from your extra deck one Pirelli monster with the same rank as the targeted monster, but different attribute, by using the summoned monster as material. This is treated as an Xyz summon. Then you can take from your deck one card with the same name as Pirelli Quick Play spell attached to the targeted monster as material, and attach it to the Xyz summon monster as material. Okay, what in the world? This card just brings out another Pirelli, has it loaded up with materials right from the get-go, especially if they already have a really good Quick Play Pirelli spell attached onto the original targeted Pirelli Xyz. People have been saying Pirelli is going to be pushed to the limits, but this is really overkill. Pirelli might be taking over the metagame very soon at the rate this is going. Master Duel, as we know, is confirmed to be making a showing in the World Championships 2023. From what we know, it looks like we're going for a team battle oriented finals, and then one-on-ones for the qualifiers. The qualifiers for the World Championships will be between 16th of May to 29th of May, and the regional qualifiers will be the 26th of May to 29th of May. The team battles are going to be 3-on-3 and require you to be teamed up with someone from your region. The finals will be held in Japan as an offline event between August 5th to August 6th. And it seems only max duelist level duelists can be picked along with the same region clause. Interesting news, can't wait to see how this will go. Good luck to everyone trying to qualify for the World Championships. Now we have our next Master Duel event, Attribute 4 Festival. We are now locked into using only Fire, Water, Earth, and Wind monsters. Of course, rewards will be the gems, and the mate in question is the Maui Interceptor Cannon mate. We've been waiting for this mate for a while since the data mine, so I'm glad to see it finally come out. Please check the forbidden list for the event, as well as there will be changes to make this Attribute 4 Festival balanced. This festival will start on 20th of April 2023. We now have another 2 more new cards for Duelist Nexus, this time for Mikanko, a ritual monster and a trap card. We'll start with the ritual, Arahime the Manifested Mikanko, a level 9 light fairy ritual monster with 0 attack and 0 defense. You can ritual summon this card with Mikanko Kagura. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is in your hand or graveyard and you have another Mikanko card in your graveyard, you can target one face-up monster on the field. Equip it with this card. Once per turn, during the end phase, if this card is equipped to a monster, you can return this card and the equipped monster to the hand. It cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken from battles involving this card. Okay, wow, you can bounce a problem card back to the hand using its equip effect? That's not bad. If this was a quick effect, that would make this card insane, but it's not, so it's just okay. The battle effect is the usual spiel with all Mikanko monsters. And now we have the trap, Mikanko Spiriting Away, a normal trap that you can use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Equip that face-up monster to a Mikanko monster you control. Then, if there is a ritual monster card on the field, you can inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each equipped spell you control. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one of your Mikanko monsters that is banished or in your hand. Okay, this is fantastic. It's a quick removal of a problem monster or starter, and you can potentially burn for up to 2500 if you have 5 equips ready to go. And you can extend with it as well for grind games, so you can also special summon from the banish. Really solid trap I think, but let's see what the Mikanko players do with these. We have now got more Duelist Nexus support, and this time for Yu-Gi-Oh! Moto's classic fusion monster, Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast. We have retrains of Gazelle and Baphomet, along with 2 new effect monsters of the new monster type Illusionist, a retrain of Chimera and a Chimera Fusion upgrade that is also of the new Illusionist type, and a new quick play spell in Chimera Fusion. I will highlight the new fusion monsters, Chimera the Phantom Beast King, a level 6 Wind Beast fusion monster with 2100 attack and 1800 defense, requiring 1 beast and 1 fiend monster. You can only use the second and third effects of this card's name once per turn. This card's name becomes Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast while on the field or in the graveyard, but it is still treated as a Phantom Beast card. If this card is fusion summoned, you can activate this effect. During the end phase of this turn, send 1 random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 beast, feed or illusionist monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Okay, the hand ripping effect at the end phase is not bad. It gets rid of a resource, and the special summon effect from the graveyard during the opponent's turn is a decent effect. As if you summon either the Gazelle or Baphomet retrain, you can actually get a level 5 fiend, level 4 beast, or Chimera Fusion out of it, so you're getting advantage in that regard. And since it's labeled as Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast, you can use it to make the next fusion I'm going to talk about. Chimera the Illusion Magical Beast is a level 8 Dark Illusionist fusion monster with 3100 attack and 2800 defense, requiring Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast and 1 or more Illusionist monsters. This card name becomes Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast, but is still treated as a Phantom Beast card while on the field or in the graveyard. This card can make attacks on monsters during each battle phase, up to the number of fusion materials used for its summon. Monsters cannot be destroyed by battles involving this card, and if this card battled an opponent's monster, at the end of the damage step, you can change that opponent's monster's attack to 0, also negate its effects. Battle phase related effects are not great, however the fact of the matter is, you can potentially instigate some OTKs with this card. You at base can attack twice if you only fuse with 2 monsters, but the 3100 stat line isn't so bad, and because monsters can't be destroyed when an illusionist monster is involved, which seems to be their gimmick as far as I'm concerned, the attack of the opponent's monster drops to 0, and you can just keep on swinging at it constantly to go for game. This is the last kind of legacy support I was expecting, but for those few Chimera fans out there, guess you guys are winning! Girl's Japanese voice actor came onto the OCG live stream to announce Altergeist support for Duelist Nexus, with 2 new effect monsters, a Link monster, and a Trap card. I'm going to discuss the Link monster, Altergeist Adamania, a Link 4 Dark Spellcast monster with 3000 attack, arrows pointing up, down, left and right, requiring 2 or more Altergeist monsters. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. If this card is Link summoned, you can set 1 Altergeist trap directly from your deck. Once while face up on the field, during the main phase, quick effect, you can send 1 card you control to the graveyard. Then, target 1 effect monster your opponent controls, take control of it. If you do, it is treated as an Altergeist monster. Not bad, it can set an Altergeist trap directly, rest in peace personal spoofing, and whilst it is a targeted effect to take control of a monster, the big thing is that it can become a Altergeist monster, and is permanently on your side. So a lot of tracks that require an Altergeist monster can still go off if any Altergeist name leaves the field. Honestly, a pretty solid Link 4, and the solid support all around for Altergeist in general. OCG has their own quarter century anniversary selection pack, which includes Life of the Sky Dragon with the movie pack art in quarter century secret rare, Paul of Avarice in secret rare, and Foolish Burial in the TCG art in secret rare. Not bad for 700 yen. The next V-Jump promo is Dandy White Lion, a 25th anniversary retrain of the crazy powerful Dandelion. We will figure out this effect in the near future. The next subscription promos are confirmed for the OCG V-Jump subscription: Junk Mail, Junk Dragonet, and Burgundy the Magic Elf. 5Ds themed cards. I won't cover their manga effects as these may be different in the real life game. Master Duel has a new forbidden list that will apply on the 30th of April 2023. Instant Fusion is now banned, with King of the Swamp and Foolish Burial Goods limited to 1, down from 3. Bumping up to semi-limited is Change of Heart, and no longer limited are Sky Striker Ace, Kagari, Supreme King Dragon Darkworm, Thunder Dragon Hawk, and Fire Formation Tenki. Definitely bans aim towards T elements, but I think as long as Kid Colors is still running wild, it's going to be hard to stop the tier trade. Otherwise, nice to see Tenki be free. To add to this, we now have new sleeves in the form of Spirit Charmers to go along with the new Attribute 4 event that is running right now. You can get this for 100 gems. Because we covered Mikanko and Pirelli, we now cover the Rescue 8 cards to finish the Amazing Defenders trifecta. One new effect monster and one new spell card. Rescue 8's Preventer is a level 8 fire machine monster with 2800 attack and defense. You can only use the first, second and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. You can banish one Rescue Ace card from your graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. If you control another Rescue Ace monster, quick effect, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls, change it to face down defense position. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished Rescue Ace monsters, except a level 8 monster, special summon it. Not bad, a Book of Moon effect to disrupt your opponent, and a good floating effect to bring back a banished Rescue Ace monster. Not hard to summon either. Emergency is a quick play spell card. This is always treated as a Rescue Ace card. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. Special summon one Rescue Ace monster from your deck in defense position. Then tribute one Rescue Ace monster from your hand or field. During the main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Rescue Ace trap in your graveyard, set it. Recycling the trap is pretty good, and the ability to bring out a Rescue Ace from deck is pretty good as well. So it's easy to bring out the Hydrant. I'm not sure if these cards are good enough to bring Rescue Ace up to where Pirelli and Mikanko are at, but we'll have to wait and see. The Dueling Heroes Quarter Century Secret Rare promos have been confirmed, with each tin containing one of the following 16 cards. Dark Magician, Exodia the Forbidden One, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Rainbow Dragon, Cyber Dragon, Elemental Hero Neos, Stardust Dragon, Blackwing Armor Master, Black Rose Dragon, Number 39 Utopia, Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, Enlightenment Paladin, Decode Toga, Firewall Dragon, and Salamangreat Blaze Dragon. Again, why is Blaze Dragon here? And I swear, Enlightenment Paladin, you just showed up in the anime like 3 times at most. Very weird choices, but I won't complain. The rest are pretty understandable choices in terms of the anime cards, but personally, I am super excited for the Quarter Century Decode Toga. He's going to look nice. We got Cyberstorm Access news flowing in now that it's coming out so soon. New Gold Pride cards are coming out with one effect monster, one fusion, one Xyz, 3 spells, which are 2 quick play and 1 continuous, and 1 trap card. I'll be highlighting the fusion monster, Gold Pride Pinballer, a level 9 Dark Machine fusion monster with 3,000 attack and no defense. It requires Gold Pride Rollerballer and 1 or more Gold Pride monster. This card is fusion summoned, you can equip face-up monsters your opponent controls to it, up to the number of fusion materials used. You're gonna use the previous effect of Gold Pride Pinballer once per turn. Also, if your life points are lower than your opponent's, this effect's activation and effect cannot be negated. Once per turn during the end phase, if the previous effect was activated this turn, return this card to the extra deck. If you do, special summon 1 Gold Pride Rollerballer from your deck or graveyard. Holy moly, is this an insane board breaker or what? This card doesn't target monsters, it straight up equips it to him. And it's also easy to get your life points lower than your opponents thanks to some of the spell effects Gold Pride have to lose life points, like the new continuous spell for example. So it's going to be very difficult for the opponent to actually be able to respond to Pinballer. Rollerballer is also the quick fusion card of the Gold Pride, so he's necessary for Pinballer to come out. This card's very powerful, and honestly the Gold Pride cards have been really good as a TCG exclusive, and really excited to see how this plays out for the archetype. Monodome in the OCG is now confirmed to be Vanadium in the TCG. Vanadium? I have no idea, as the new archetype for the Visa Starfrost law. We're now going to quick draw rapid fire these cards as they announced so many cards this week for both Cyberstorm Access and Duelist Nexus. There is seriously not enough time for me to cover all of it in this video. So I'll just be saying the names of cards for the rest of the video. We'll start off with Cyberstorm Access World Premieres and Imports. Moissanite, the Comet General, Golden Cloud Beast Malong, Imperial Princess Quincurry, Pendulum Oh god, I f***ed it. Moissanite, the Comet General, Golden Cloud Beast Malong, Imperial Princess Quincurry, Pendulum Pendant. How did Dai get here? Wish Dragon, Votis, Adulario of the June Moon, Kitty Tail, Mystical Beast of the Forest, Baromet, the Sacred Sheep Shrub, Reincarnation of the 7th Emperors, and the Rebirth of the 7th Emperors. And here comes the quick draw rapid fire of the Duelist Nexus cards. Magicians of Bonds and Unity, Hita, the Fire Channeler, Dark Corridor, Nightmare Magician, Duelist Genesis, Little Opposition, Agnamo Kanto? Click and Echo, Uruka the Magic Star, Pod of Greed, Eternal Icegrave, Aqua Round, Kiriban, Singing Kaku, and a bonus card of Duelist Nexus, Shooting Quasar Dragon. And that's a wrap. Thank you all for watching or listening to this video. I appreciate that you reached the end of this video. If you like these quick news roundup, please subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want more of this. And I will speak with you all in the next roundup.